Hello everybody. Today I am going to tell you a very important topic, that is eigenvalues. Okay, and this is very important in network analysis and in quantum mechanics, that is in physics, while dealing with Schrodinger wave equation. Okay, and that is very important article both in physics and mathematics. And today I am going to tell you how to find out the eigenvalues, eigenvectors and eigenspace of a square matrix. Okay, first of all I will tell you the complete theory, and then I will tell you how to find out the eigenvalue, eigenvector and eigenspace in detailed process. And in my next video I will tell you its properties and the short tricks and some MCQ questions. Okay, so let us start. What is the meaning of eigenvalues? That is, see here, let capital A be any square matrix of order n, and lambda is called an eigenvalue of the matrix A if there exists a non-zero vector x such that Ax is equal to lambda x. So this is the definition of eigenvalue. That means lambda is called the eigenvalue of the matrix A if there exists a non-zero vector Ax such that Ax is equal to lambda x. And if we take, and this lambda is called, see here, lambda is called the eigenvalue or proper value or characteristic value or latent root of the matrix A. You should know every term: eigenvalue, proper value, characteristic value, or latent root of the matrix A. Clear? And x is called the non-zero vector x. Remember, x is the non-zero vector. The non-zero vector x is called the eigenvector or characteristic vector of the matrix A corresponding to lambda. Because if you change the value of lambda, then x will be different. So the value of x is related to lambda. That means x is called the eigenvector or characteristic vector of the matrix A corresponding to the eigenvalue lambda. So let us take lambda x to the left hand side. It will become Ax minus lambda x is equal to 0 matrix, not 0. Don't say 0, it is the 0 matrix. And take x common. So it is A minus lambda I into x. Don't write lambda, because this is a matrix, this is also a matrix. And if it simply write lambda, it will become a scalar. It is not a matrix. So lambda into I into x equal to 0. Clear? So this equation will help you to find out the eigenvector x. Okay. So you will take the determinant of both the sides. So this is a non-zero vector. So determinant of this one is equal to determinant of 0 matrix is equal to 0. So for eigenvalue, determinant of A minus lambda I is equal to 0. So this is called the characteristic equation. Here, and this is called the characteristic equation of the matrix A. Even it will be better. Of the matrix A. And see here. See if lambda 1, lambda 2, lambda 3 and lambda n are the eigenvalues of A, then another definition I am going to tell you, spectrum of A is equal to set of eigenvalues lambda 1, lambda 2, lambda n. That is the set of eigenvalues of a matrix is called the spectrum of A. Then what is the meaning of spectral radius? So spectral radius is the maximum of take the absolute values of the eigenvalues and the maximum of this set is called the spectral radius of the matrix A. So I have already told you what is the definition of this is the eigenvalue equation. So this is the definition of eigenvalue, and from this equation you can find out the value of eigenvector, and this is the characteristic equation of the matrix A. And already I have told you the spectrum of A. This is the definition of spectrum of A, and then spectral radius of A. Clear? Then now A minus lambda I equal to 0. This is a polynomial. Simply the A minus lambda I. A minus lambda I is a polynomial. Clear? So this polynomial is called, this is a polynomial in lambda, and this polynomial is called characteristic polynomial. Characteristic polynomial. Clear? That means this one, determinant of simply A minus lambda I, determinant. A minus lambda I determinant. Determinant of this one is called the characteristic polynomial. A determinant of A minus lambda equal to 0 is the characteristic equation, and from this equation you can find out the value of lambda, and from this equation you can find out the value of x, and this is the characteristic polynomial. Okay, I will tell you how to find out the characteristic polynomial directly. Okay, so question is that my last theoretical question is what is the total maximum eigenvalues of a matrix A, square matrix of A having order n? There will be at most n distinct eigenvalues. If the order of A is n, so there will be at most n distinct eigenvalues. It will not have more than n eigenvalues. Clear? Eigenvalues may be same, but it cannot mean the number of eigenvalues cannot be more than n if n is the order of the matrix A. So now I am going to give an example, so that in that example I will tell you how to find out lambda, how to find out x, and how to find out what is the characteristic polynomial, and what is the spectral radius, and what is the spectrum of A. Everything I will tell you. Okay. So I am going to give a 3 by 3 matrix. Don't say 3 to 3, it is a 3 by 3 matrix. 1 minus 1 2, 0 1 0, 1 2 1, and you want to find out eigenvalues, eigenvectors, and eigenspace of this matrix. Clear? See here. For eigenvalues lambda, tell me what is the characteristic equation? Determinant of A minus lambda I equal to 0. So simply determinant of A minus lambda I means A minus lambda in the unit matrix. That means from the diagonal subtract lambda and take the determinant. Directly you should write. That means 1 minus lambda minus 1 2 0 1 minus lambda 0, then 1 2 1 minus lambda. This is a determinant, not a matrix, is equal to 0. I am subtracting lambda from the diagonal. In each case you should subtract the eigenvalue lambda from the diagonal only. Okay. So you can try. Take the determinant of this one. 1 minus lambda Then this into this minus this one into this one. This into this is 1 minus lambda whole square. So 2 into 0 is 0. So this will be, I am taking from this side. So it is 0, and the third case plus 1. Omit this row and this column. So 0 minus this one. 2 into 1 minus lambda equal to 0. So it implies it is 1 minus lambda whole cube minus 2 into 1 minus lambda equal to 0. So 1 minus lambda I am taking common. Then it is 1 minus lambda whole square minus 2 equal to 0. So that means 1 minus lambda equal to 0 implies lambda is equal to 1. So this is the first eigenvalues. That means one of the eigenvalues. And this one 1 minus lambda whole square minus 2 equal to 0. That means 1 minus lambda is equal to plus minus root 2. Take 2 to right hand side, then take the square root. So lambda is equal to 1 plus minus root 2. So therefore, the eigenvalues of A are, I am taking lambda 1 is equal to 1, lambda 2 is equal to 1 plus root 2, and lambda 3 is equal to 1 minus root 2. And the spectrum of A, I have told you spectrum of A means the set of eigenvalues. Spectrum of A is equal to, put it in a curly bracket, 1 plus root 2, this is 1 minus root 2. So this is the spectrum. And what is spectral radius? The spectral radius of A is equal to, the magnitude of this one is 1 and the magnitude of this one is root 2 plus 1 means 2.4. Clear? It is 1.4 plus 1. So this is minus. If you take its mod, it will be 0.4. So the maximum value is this one. So this is the spectral radius of the matrix A. Clear? Now we have got the eigenvalues, we have got the spectrum of A, we have got the spectral radius of A. Now eigenvector. Eigenvector corresponding to lambda 1. Clear? 3 eigenvectors you will get for lambda 1, for lambda 2, for lambda 3. Clear? So, and what is the formula? A minus lambda I into x is equal to 0 vector. Clear? But here we are taking lambda 1. So in place of lambda you should write lambda 1. But I am telling you directly how to write it. A minus lambda I is this one. This factor. And A minus lambda 1 I means put lambda 1 in place of lambda. And what is lambda 1? It is 1. So put 1 here. So it will be 1 minus 1, it is 0. Minus 1, this is 2, this is 0, this is 0, this is also 0. So 1, 2, this is 0. Put a matrix here. It is not a determinant. Then x1, x2, x3 is equal to 0, 0, 0. It's a column matrix. Now, find the equations. So 0 into x1, then minus x2 plus 2x3 is equal to 0. Then this one is 0, 0 into x1 plus 0 into x2 plus 0 into x3 is equal to 0. Then last one, x1 plus 2x2 is equal to 0. Clear? So how to write the eigenvector? Here, what is x1? x1 is equal to minus 2x2. Clear? Now from first of all write from the first equation, x2 is equal to 2x3. Clear? From the first equation, x2 is equal to 2x3. Now from the second equation we get x1 is equal to minus 2x2. Then what is the value of x2? It is 2x3. So 2x3 into minus 2, it is minus 4x3. Therefore, eigenvector corresponding to lambda 1 is, how to write it? In place of x1, write minus 4x3. In place of x2, write 2x3. And in place of x3, write x3. Clear? Put a bracket here. Where x3 is unequal to 0. You should write like this. Why? Why you are writing like this? Because I have already told you the non-zero vector x is called the eigenvector. If you put x is equal to 0, this will become 0, 0, 0, which will become 0 vector. But I have already told you it is a non-zero vector. So you should kind of write or consider x3 is equal to is unequal to 0. Or you may write this is equal to minus 4 to 1. This is span of this one. Difference 0 vector. You should write in this way also. Like this also you can write, or simply like this, minus. Clear? So this minus this one. And this is the eigenvalue, or the symbol for eigenvalue is E of lambda 1 is equal to capital E of lambda 1. And what is the eigenspace corresponding to this one? See here, the eigenspace corresponding to lambda 1 is k lambda 1, this symbol is k, I am writing k lambda 1 is equal to E of lambda 1 union 0 vector. That means simply minus 4, or in this form if you write, simply write minus 4x3, 2x3, x3. That's all. Don't write x3 is unequal to 0. Or you may write minus 4 to 1 union 0 vector. You should write like this. Clear? So this is the eigenspace. And now I am going to find out the eigenvector corresponding to lambda 2. Okay. Now see here. Now eigenvector corresponding to lambda 2. So how to find out this one? And here a minus lambda I. A minus lambda I into x is equal to 0 vector. So here in place of lambda I am writing lambda 2. I into x is equal to 0 vector. So here, what is a minus lambda 2i? Because lambda 2 I have taken 1 plus root 2. So in place of lambda, write 1 plus root 2. That means 1 minus 1 plus root 2. It will put a bracket here. Then open the bracket. It will become minus root 2, minus 1, 2. This is 0. This is minus root 2. This will be 0, 1, 2. This is minus root 2. Into x1, x2, x3 is equal to 0, 0, 0. Clear? So it implies, write the equations, minus root 2 x1 minus x2 plus 2x3 equal to 0. So this is minus root 2 x2 is equal to 0. And this one is x1 plus 2x2 minus root 2 x3 equal to 0. So from equation 2 we get x2 is equal to 0. Clear? Now if we put x2 is equal to 0 in both the cases, we will get minus root 2 x1 plus 2x3 equal to 0. Clear? And here x1 minus root 3 x3 is equal to 0. So you have to solve these two equations. And how to solve these two equations? Clear? See here. Multiply minus root 2 or root 2 to this equation. It will become minus root 2 x1 plus 2x3 is equal to 0. If we multiply root 2 to this equation, it will become root 2 x1 minus root 6 x3 equal to 0. Clear? So it implies, so on addition, these two will cancel out. Okay. See here. Oh, here I have written. I have done a mistake. It is root 2. Sorry, minus root 2 x3. So same equation will be obtained. If you put x3, x2 is equal to 0 in this equation and this equation, you will get same equation. This will become minus root 2 x1 plus 2x3 is equal to 0, which is same as this one. If you put x2 is equal to 0. Here, that means it will become x1 minus root 2 x3 is equal to 0, and both the equations are same. That means if you multiply root 2 to the second equation, it will be same as this one, minus root 2. Then therefore, x1 is equal to root 2 x3. So therefore the eigenvector corresponding to lambda 2 is, in place of x1 I am writing root 2 x3, and x2 already we have got 0, then x3. Condition is that x3 is unequal to 0. And or you may write root 2 0 1, put as a span here, minus 0 vector, and k lambda 2 means eigenspace. K lambda 2 is equal to root 2 x3 0 x3. You should write like this, or root 2 0 1 span of this one, union, put a 0 vector here. Here, this is the eigenvector corresponding to lambda 2. Now I am going to find out the eigenvector corresponding to lambda 3. Okay. Here, see here, I am going to tell you the eigenvector corresponding to lambda 3. And what is lambda 3? 1 minus root 2. So put 1 minus root 2 here. It will become a minus lambda 3 I into x is equal to 0 vector. So it will be, if we put 1 minus root 2, it will become root 2 minus 1 2 0 root 2 0 1 2 root 2. Put x1 x into x1 x2 x3 equal to 0 0 0. So therefore root 2 x1 minus x2 plus 2x3 equal to 0, and this one is root 2 x2 is equal to 0, and the last one is x1, same case we are getting, plus root 2 x3, only the sign will change. So from the second equation we get x2 is equal to 0, and if we put x2 is equal to 0 in the first and third equation, it will become root 2 x1 plus 2x3 is equal to 0. Here x1 plus root 2 x3 is equal to 0. If we multiply root 2 to the third equation, it will become similar to first equation. So from third equation we get, putting x2 is equal to 0, x1 plus root 2 x3 is equal to 0. That means x1 is equal to minus root 2 x3. Only the sign changes. Therefore the corresponding eigenvector is, in place of x1 I am writing minus root 2 x3, and x2 is 0 and x3, where x3 is unequal to 0, or you may write minus root 2 0 1 difference 0 vector here, and the corresponding eigenspace k lambda is equal to, it is minus root 2 x3 comma 0 comma x3, write this one, or you may write minus root 2 0 1 union 0 vector. Like this also you can write. This is all about eigenvalues. I have told you how to find out eigenvalues, eigenvector, eigenspace, and spectrum of A and spectral radius of A. Here, so you can do all the problems, and I will give some problems depending on the basis of on eigenvalues and eigenvector. Okay, and you should do all the problems. And in my next class, I will tell you its properties. Okay, that means if lambda and lambda 2 are the eigenvalues of A, then what are the eigenvalues of A square? What will be the eigenvalue of A transpose? What will be the eigenvalue of A inverse if A is non-singular? Like this. Okay.